Meghan Markle and Prince Harry could become a $1 billion brand, a PR and branding expert claims. Andrew Block, founder of London-based Frank PR, predicted Meghan and Harry's new brand Sussex could one day become the world's richest personal brand. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have signed several lucrative deals since they quit their roles as senior royals and moved to suburban Los Angeles, where they live with their son Archie and daughter Lilibet. Two of their biggest deals are with Netflix and Spotify, while they recently signed on to become impact partners at Wall Street firm Ethic, an asset manager which focuses on sustainable investments. Block estimated that the Sussexes' combined net worth is about $342 million, £250 million, as business deals and personal endorsements which have seen their personal wealth rocket. The Netflix deal is thought to be worth $150 million, £110 million. The Spotify deal is said to have an estimated $25 million, £18.2 million, payday. The couple also have their own solo projects. Harry is Chief Impact Officer with Better Up, a mental health-oriented consultancy firm, and is on the board of Penguin Random House, which will publish his memoir next year. Meghan has invested money into vegan coffee company Clever, which Block reckons could rake in $10 million, £7.3 million. He told Fabulous, "I would estimate their combined net worth is circa £250 million. They are really making the most of their newfound status, and their potential to become the world's richest personal brand looks imminently achievable. Them becoming a billion-dollar brand is certainly not out of the question. Sky is limitless." Harry, meanwhile, has said an area known as a natural beating heart of southern Africa must be protected with a moratorium on oil and gas drilling. Starting with rivers in Angola, the Okavango flows through Namibia's Kavango region to a delta in Botswana, with Harry describing it in 2019 as this magnificent last Eden. In an opinion piece co-authored with Namibian environment activist Reinhold Mangindou for The Washington Post on Thursday, the Duke wrote, "The Okavango watershed is a natural beating heart that has nourished humans and wildlife in southern Africa for generations, and it's at risk." Ahead of a visit to the region in 2019, Harry said in an Instagram post from his official account, known by the locals as Source of Life, "This ecosystem is wilderness at its best, playing an absolutely crucial role for the planet, people and wildlife. This is our one and only chance to save this magnificent last Eden." Another news, the Duke of Sussex, who quit royal duties last year with Meghan Markle for a new life in America, has launched his campaign with conservation group Rewild. In a joint opinion piece for The Washington Post, Harry and environmental activist Reinhold Mangindou described the Okavango River Basin in southern Africa as a natural beating heart that has nourished humans and wildlife for generations. But they warned of the imminent threat of corporate oil drilling, adding that it would pillage the ecosystem for potential profit. Harry and Mr. Mangindou wrote, "Some things in life are best left undisturbed to carry out their purpose as a natural benefit. This is one of them." The pair highlighted a huge oil spill off California earlier this month and a fire on the ocean's surface of the Gulf of Mexico in July after a gas leak from an underwater pipeline. Harry and Mr. Mangindou wrote, "There is no way to repair the damage from these kinds of mistakes. Drilling is an outdated gamble that reaps disastrous consequences for many, and incredible riches for a powerful few. It represents a continued investment in fossil fuels instead of renewable energies." In their joint article, the pair urged others to get behind the campaign. They said, "To protect the Okavango River Basin, we call on the world to stand in solidarity with us, our allies and local communities in advocating a full moratorium on oil and gas development in the region." Harry and Mr. Mangindou added, "Now, the choice is simple, either we honor our natural and life-sustaining ecosystems, preserving them for generations to come, or we exploit them on a path to permanent destruction. Will you stand with us?" Harry has regularly spoken out about the environment and climate change. He has also launched a sustainable travel initiative called RICHEST. However, he has been previously criticized over his use of private jets. Harry's call to protect the Okavango River Basin comes ahead of Prince William's Earthshot Prize Awards ceremony on Sunday. The Duke of Cambridge's £50 million initiative aims to find solutions to the planet's problems throughout the next decade. The winners in the 5 categories this year will each receive £1 million to develop their projects after being chosen by a judging panel. William and Kate are attending the star-studded awards ceremony, hosted by Clara Amfo and Dermot O'Leary, at Alexandra Palace in London. In an interview with BBC Newscast which aired today, William said, "The prize itself will stimulate solutions and action that a lot of people haven't necessarily produced yet, and so I'm hoping, the prize will galvanize a lot of people in positions of responsibility to, go further, bigger and actually start to deliver." Members of the royal family including the Queen, Prince Charles, The Duchess of Cornwall and the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge are also set to attend the COP26 climate change talks in Glasgow, which start at the end of the month.